But Dan, do you want to start with a welcome, and then we can introduce our speaker?
I would be glad to. Good morning, everybody. Dan Bates, Greater Hamilton Chamber of Commerce. It is an honor to be president and CEO of this organization with a great staff and incredible membership and in a wonderful forward-thinking business community. So how's that for an introduction? We're glad you could all join us today. And with that, I turn it back to Tiffany.
All right, so since we've been virtual, things have kind of been a little bit different, but we had Storypoint scheduled to be our 10-minute speaker for the month of June. I don't even know what month it is. So we reached out to Sarah and that she would love to still do that. So we have her as our featured speaker today. So Sarah, I'll turn it over to you. And then right after that, we'll go into our 60 seconds.
Awesome. So hi, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great morning. It's beautiful, actually. So I will give a little bit of background about me. I actually worked at the Hamilton Chamber about 6 years ago, I think it was. And then in the last 6 years, actually probably more, like 10. I don't know. Anyway, time runs away. But in the last 6 years, I've been with hospice on the far east side of Cincinnati. And then I knew some people at Storypoint. And anyway, I know you guys, has most of you guys been there? I'm not sure if you guys have been there, but if you haven't, you guys will be coming and we will host an event, and I'm super excited about it as soon as everything is open again. But it's wonderful. It's fantastic. And so anyway, that's how I got here. So I've been with them. I actually switched over during COVID of all times, which was a little bit different to switch over, but I've been with them for about 2 months and it's amazing. So we have independent living, and I'm not sure if anyone has driven by it, but we are located right by the Tri-Health Bethesda Butler on North Gilmore Road, right by the sort of new roundabout, and by Tom Fear and Hobby Lobby and all that. So if anybody is ever driving by, we're right there. It's a beautiful building, but it's even more spectacular inside. So we do have independent living. And then actually today is a big day and our enhanced living is opening. So, hey, and then we also have assisted living and a memory care unit that are opening in July. So we're really busy with all kinds of stuff. And this week, actually earlier the week, our contractors and all of the construction people have just released sort of the building because we didn't even want to cross-contaminate. So we haven't even seen that part of the building until Monday. So really, really exciting. And I'm so excited to show it off to you guys. And as soon as we are okay to have visitors, we would love for you guys to come in and host a happy hour or just to give some tours. And anyway, it's very exciting. So we are a large building, but our company is actually based out of Ann Arbor. And the whole mindset is a very different from a typical senior healthcare model. I think that's the biggest reason. And that's another reason why I loved working hospice, but I love this community. I love this company. So anyway, it was kind of a big leap for me, but I'm super excited to be working with you guys again. I know you guys have a really strong chamber, great community activities that happen. So anyway, I'm really, really excited to be back. So again, and I'm Sarah. If you guys have any questions or concerns or senior needs, I'm your girl. Anything else? Anybody have any questions?
I have a question, Sarah. Well, first of all, there's no doubting your enthusiasm. It's exuding into all of us. I feel more energized already.
That's right. You got some jokes. I got some jokes too. Anyway.
You're better than caffeine. How many residents do you have, and what do you think is going to be the end result as far as residents?
So we have a capacity total for like 210 units. And by far the largest is our independent living. And I think there's about 120 there. And then on our enhanced living, we have 47. And then on our assisted living and memory care, I think there's 14 memory care. And then whatever the remainder is that, I can't remember, 26, is that right? So anyway, something of that nature. So we're split. But you know, we sort of slowed down a bit before kind of in the, I would say like early April with the kind of heighten of the COVID. And now it's, people are feeling good again. You know, there's some been releases and people are up and moving again, but it's, I think we did slow down a little bit, but not much. So, and then now with our enhanced living that's open. So, and I'm not sure for you guys, usually people, we know independent living, and then we know assisted living, and then we know memory care, but we've got this kind of in-betweener that's called enhanced living, which is really, really great. And a lot of models actually in this area don't take that. They usually just have the big three, and we have this kind of added fourth. So our enhanced living is actually just a step down from independent living. So we really want to maintain independence as much as possible, as I would, as you, as everybody here. That's the biggest thing, is we still want to remain independent as long as possible. And the big thing is when you go from independent into assisted, it's like independent to everything's being done. So our company has sort of established this really great in-between, and with just a little more assistance, a little more check-ins, the nurses available. So it's really, really great. And I actually was super impressed. I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. But it's crazy wonderful because nobody has that. So we're really excited about that. And then also, I'm just going to give a little plug for our kitchen. And so maybe we should come for like happy hour when we host an event, or lunch, because our food is fantastic. And I keep saying that I'm going to have the COVID-15 because, but we actually have a chef. So not a cook, we have an actual chef that had to go through like an Iron Chef competition whenever our chefs are hired. So we also have a sous chef. And so culinary is one of our biggest draws. Oh, and we actually have a restaurant. So whenever everything is open again, anybody in the public is welcome to come to our, I think it's called Candlewick Bistro. It was called a Candlestick, but I think it's called Candlewick. And we would love everybody to come in. And I have like little coupons too, so you guys can even just give them a coupon, and it'll be on us. But the food is great. So that's one of the biggest things too, that I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't even believe this food. But again, it's the way things should be. So one of the biggest things, and I don't know how I am on time, and if anybody wants to like cut me off, because I'll just keep on talking. The biggest thing is, for us, everything is made from scratch. So even down to our ranch dressing, which is crazy because that's so easy to buy, and I'm very guilty of buying things that are just easy. We make everything from scratch. Even, well, I would say as much as we can. Some things, you know, are just, you can't make it from scratch that are too complicated, but like even our lunch meat is made from scratch. From scratch, lunch meat. What I mean by this is no fillers are coming into the lunch meat. So we're roasting, we're slicing, no fillers, nothing's bought. Now, COVID has sort of thrown us for a loop. So GFS is coming to visit us now, but in normal times, we have a culinary staff of 40 plus when everything will be said and done. So that's one of the biggest things that like really drew me, because of course they fed me when I was interviewing, and I was like, "Ooh, this is delicious." Anyway. And I think a lot of us are very motivated by food, me super motivated by food, but it is a really, really fantastic place. So I really can't wait for everybody to come whenever we have visitors. We're not allowing visitors just yet, but we will be soon. Fingers crossed. So anyway. Any questions?
Thank you so much. Yeah, any questions for Sarah?
Let me know if you do.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, and I can't wait to come to our facility. So let us know, you know, you're open for visitors, and we can come take a tour for sure.
I will. And thanks for letting me speak today.
Great. So we're going to move into our 60 seconds. I think everyone on here is familiar with that format. Just to review, state your name, your business, any specific referrals you're looking for, And so I'm just going to start at the top of my screen and kind of move down. So Lisa, we'll start with you.
Hi, I'm Lisa Sandlin. I just launched a new company called EmpowerWorks. We have 3 divisions where it's education, design, and financial. So we have people, design staff. I specialize in aging in place and special needs design for new homes and for renovations. We also have a staff of financial advisors that help people plan through their life for financial planning. And then we have a new division of education. I just received my certification to be a certified financial educator. So I actually go into companies and have a platform that we can teach financial wellness, total wellness through body, mind, spirit, and financial health. So the tagline for the company is Own Your Life, Health, and Wealth. So that's kind of everything that we do.
Great. Linda.
Hi everyone, I'm Linda from M&G Body Shop. We are a collision center, and Rhonda, I'm just really grateful you're okay. Today I would like to remind everybody, check your headlights on your car, make sure that they're clear, they're not fogged over, make sure all the bulbs are working. A little thing like just a split second of somebody being able to see you, because what happened to you, I've had 2 or 3 other customers that were in pretty serious accidents in the last couple days. And a couple of them, if their headlights had been a little brighter, they maybe would have not been in the situation. So please take a walk around your car, make sure your head and tail lamps are clear. If they need to be replaced or bulbs or just cleaned, give me a call. Linda from M&G Body Shop.
Great. Laura, do you want to go now or at the end?
Let's go real quick. Laura Merrill with the Greater Hamilton Chamber. We've got a few events coming up, so we're going to keep doing networking twice a month. So currently we have networking scheduled for July 9th and July 23rd. And July 9th is going to be in person at Markham Park. So we would love to see you all there. And then the 23rd will be on Zoom. So we are looking for any business that wants to be our speaker. So nice thing is you don't have to, just all you have to do is come and talk a little bit. So we'd love to hear what your expertise is. And then we're also going to continue coffee and conversations on Tuesdays. So we're also looking for people to just have a little 5-minute on there also. So Laura with Greater Hamilton Chamber.
Ron Hotchkiss.
Morning, everybody. Ron Hotchkiss with Valley Central Bank. This last Sunday, I got a phone call on my cell in the morning. It was one of my customers who was in Florida, and they wanted to buy an $11,000 jet ski, and they needed me to raise their debit card limit so they could make that purchase. First of all, I asked them, who really needs an $11,000 jet ski? Anyway, I went into the branch that morning and turned the computer systems on for the bank and raised her limit. And I guess my question to you is, would your bank do something like that for you? Because I would. Ron Hotchkiss, Valley Central Bank.
Hey, Ann.
I'm Arnett, and I am with Gateway Springs Health Campus. We're a new campus coming to Hamilton, and we are actually a hop, skip, and a jump away from Sarah over at Storypoint. So I think I've connected with the other Sarah over there. So we'll have to connect sometime soon, but we'll have assisted living, memory care, and skilled care.
Jill Cates.
Wait, before Jill, if you all want to add any of your contact info to the chat area, then we can all jump on and take a look at that, or when we get done, I will email everyone the chat info.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jill Cates with Easter Seals Career Connection. I am the workforce developer for this program, and our program is all about assisting young adults between the ages of 16 and 24 who are facing some challenges with education and employment. Our program provides so many elements to empower these youth to engage in the design of their future. And one of the most important elements we offer is the work experience. And I'm privileged to have the Hamilton Chamber have two of my clients there to do their work experience, and I believe it's going to be an incredible opportunity for them to have growth and to get connections and to explore some other careers and some other opportunities. And I would love to find any business that would love to be a part of this program and help change the course of the path for a young adult in our program. Thank you.
Jill, do you want to throw out some information on the event that you have coming up?
Yes, thank you. Next Wednesday, we are doing a virtual summit, and it is going to be through the Zoom platform. It's going to be an all-day event where we are going to have workshops with motivational speakers to talk about job readiness, resume writing, interviewing, financial literacy, work etiquette, and they'll be fun and engaging. They'll have a DJ that's going to be playing music throughout. We're going to have incredible swag bags that we will be offering, which one of the components will be the book that Lisa offered to us, is How Money Works. So she will also be speaking there about financial literacy a bit. And we're real excited because we have some great speakers, some great motivational people, and it is, I believe you did put it on the website for Hamilton Chamber. Registration, we've extended it till Monday so that we can get, a lot of last minute people in, and we hope to have a great participation in this. It's going to be fun, it's going to be engaging, and probably the most important thing is it's going to provide them with some education and some inspiration to move forward. So we're excited. It's our very first time. It was supposed to be an in-person event, but this may even be better. This doesn't require anybody to show up anywhere. So we're kind of excited about it. Thank you for the opportunity to let me talk about it.
Yeah, and that'll be in the e-newsletter that goes out right after this meeting. So there'll be some more information there.
Thank you.
Erin, do you want to introduce yourself? There you go.
Hi, my name is Aaron, and I'm an intern for the Hamilton Chamber, and I also work with Jill for Easter Seals.
Okay. Zach.
Nailed it.
Short and sweet.
All right. Hey, good morning. I'm Zach Bohannon with the Office of Congressman Warren Davidson for Ohio's 8th District. I'm Congressman Davidson's Butler County field rep. It's great to be back at networking, even online. It's working smoothly. Hey, just a few things. I did want to let you know that during this, this kind of fluid summer in Congress with the schedule ever changing, the congressman is starting to kind of get back into the district and visit businesses and have some meetings and things like that. And it really depends on folks' comfort level as far as in-person gatherings and having him out to different businesses. So depending on your comfort level with that, please feel free to contact me if you'd like to talk about maybe setting up something with the congressman and you'd like to talk about maybe how the last 2 or 3 months of the COVID has affected your business or your industry. We definitely want to know that. We'd love to hear that feedback. So I'll drop my information into the chat box. So keep that in mind. We do have a teletown hall next Wednesday, the 17th of June, that the congressman will be doing. And it's just a basic feedback, a Q&A type of thing. And so if you'd like more information on how to register for that teletown hall, please let me know and I'll get you the information. Lastly, we will be resuming our office's mobile office hours, we call it, where I go out to the county once or twice a month and let constituents come and just share feedback or concerns or get help. So that will be next Wednesday as well over in Hamilton and Fairfield Township and out that way. So check the Davidson website for the schedule on that. It's davidson.house.gov, or I could be glad to send that information if you know anybody that wants to come out and then visit. So again, Zach Bohannon, Congressman Davidson's office.
Thanks, Zach. It's good to see you today.
Exactly. Would definitely like more info on that event you've got for the town hall. And I don't know, Dan would probably be super excited if we could either get a Zoom with Warren or maybe get him for an actual event sometimes while he's back.
Yeah, absolutely. I will send that that info on the town hall along to you guys, and then we can talk further offline about maybe a visit.
Zach, before you go away, we had a couple coffee with the congressman over the past couple years, I guess, and they were pretty well received. So I'm wondering if the congressman would want to be a speaker for Coffee and Conversation. You know, he doesn't actually necessarily have to travel to do that. So
yeah,
you know, I think people would really be interested in that. You know, very casual. And that's why the other coffee with the congressman worked, I think. So if we're not ready for an in-person, I'd love to have him on a Tuesday Coffee and Conversation. So if you could do that with Laura, she'll reach out to you and get him scheduled.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect. Sarah, I know you spoke at the beginning, but if you want to do a 60 seconds, that'd be great.
Sorry, I was on mute.
You're good.
Okay, so really quick, Gateway Springs, I missed your name.
Anne Arnett, Arnette.
Okay, I think we need to connect.
Yeah, for sure. We're neighbors, so.
That's great. Okay. So anyway, I missed it on my notes. I was taken. So again, I'm Sarah Upton, and I am with Storypoint in Fairfield Township. And yeah, we're super excited. Today, Enhanced Living opens, so it's a big day. We're excited.
Cool. Sarah and Ann, Laura or I will do an email introduction between the two of you. That way you can have each other's info right there. So yeah, we'll right after the meeting. Okay, Janie.
Okay. Hi, I'm Janie Cochran, and I'm with Parashu, Butler County Court-Appointed Special Advocates. We advocate for abused and neglected children in Butler County Juvenile Court. Court is back in session, but it's remote. They're using WebEx to have hearings, but our volunteers throughout all of this have been connecting with their children either via Zoom. Some have met in parks, just depending on the situation. I know there's a great concern out there with the schools closing, that there's a lot of unreported cases for children that we're not hearing about. So there's been a worry that once the families have access to communicating better, or kids have those safe places like a school or other places, that we're thinking that the numbers might start to go back up again. So we'll be on the lookout for that. We are still continuing to train volunteers. We had a class that was online, and this fall we'll probably do a combination of that depending on the comfort level of our volunteers. So we're still in great need of volunteers. And in July, we're gonna host our CASA 101s, but they're gonna be like this, online, and maybe perhaps more participation because someone doesn't have to physically come here. They can take a lunch and we can have a conversation much like this one during their lunch hour. So those dates will be coming out soon, and thank you all for your support and spreading the word for us. Again, I'm Janie, and I'm with Parashu Butler County CASA.
Great. Rhonda.
Good morning, everyone. This is Rhonda Croucher with Primary Health Solutions. And Primary Health Solutions is a nonprofit safety net healthcare provider in the community that provides medical, behavioral health, dental, and vision care for all. And we are designated as a community health center, so we serve individuals regardless of their ability to pay, and on a sliding fee scale, and we do accept all insurances. So with that in mind, we're also taking a lead in terms of COVID-19 testing. So each week we are doing 4 opportunities for mobile drive-through COVID-19 testing for those who have symptoms or have been exposed and need to be tested. And also for the folks who are interested in finding out if they have the antibodies, if they've developed the antibodies, we are also doing that testing at our sites as well. So I'm going to put all my information in the chat box in terms of contact. Any way that you want to reach out to me in terms of connecting to your business. Specifically for those who are working with elders, if you need testing for your residents and or your staff, we'd love to help. Again, I'm Rhonda with Primary Health Solutions.
Thanks, Rhonda. Judith, do you want to introduce yourself?
So, hello, my name is Judith. I'm the integrated Grace Hamilton Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, Judith. Yeah, Judith and Aaron are both our interns. We love having them here. My screen was kind of jumping around. I don't think I missed anybody, but I just wanted to say that we have something new that we're promoting. It's not really new. We've had the ability, but you know, due to COVID, there are some businesses who, you know, might be having some cash flow issues right now, you know, that have really been impacted. So we are really promoting that we are doing a monthly subscription for chamber membership, and businesses can take advantage of doing, you know, like a monthly ACH. So, you know, a business that's kind of at our base rate, that's under $29 a month, which is, you know, probably easier right now for some than, you know, that straight $355. So if you know of any businesses, you know, who are chamber members or not, who should be members of the chamber, let them know that that's an option, you know, and we would love to help them and speak with them. So just wanted to throw that out there. Laura, I know you have some upcoming event updates.
I do. So tonight from 4:30 to 6:30 is Mix It Up. So this is our first in-person Mix It Up down over here downtown Hamilton by Municipal Brew and Casual Pint. So just stop by, hang out for a little bit, get to see a few people in actual person. We're super excited about that. That's 4:30 to 6:30. Then we talked about the networking being July 9th and 23rd. Coffee and conversations are going to continue on Tuesdays at 9. Tiff, did we make networking at 10? I believe
so.
I think we said 10 for networking. So those will be at 10. And then on the 16th, on Tuesday, we have the conversation with Byron Skaggs, and then Lisa Salen's going to be our guest expert that day. That conversation is about data bias. So everybody's probably experienced something, you know, things are not made for every person, and every, you know, a 6'3" man and a 5' woman, you know, you're not going to fit into a car the same. So it's just about all those things and how those can affect our daily lives. And I think Byron's got some information about how he perceives that coming into business. Lisa, do you have anything else? Have you talked to Byron about that at all?
I have not talked to Byron, but I'm just about finished with the book. And I have to say that as a designer that has specialized in universal design, and I've tried to look at everything inclusively, this book has opened my eyes. It's prompted many conversations between me and my brother, who is an industrial design professor. I have a very close friend that has worked in laboratories for medications and healthcare. And the book just brings to light a whole lot of issues that I really wasn't aware of. So I think it's going to be an extremely interesting conversation.
Good. I'm super excited about that. And then, Lisa, would you like to tell us about what we've got on Wednesday with Women's Wealth and Wellness?
Chamber show. Wednesday, we're going to do another follow-up of our crisis recovery. So what we're going to be focusing on Wednesday is the topic of women and wealth and wellness, and focusing on, and it ties right in with the book, which is entitled Invisible Women, and the bias against women in research and data that's out there. So a lot of the Invisible Women book is advocating and supporting what I'm going to be talking about on Wednesday. And why is it that women's retirements are lower, our pay is lower? Why do we have to look at things very differently when it comes to our financial planning than a man does? So I think it's going to be a real interesting follow-up from the conversation.
Good. And that's not necessarily just for women, right?
No, it's just to help people understand that there is a very large difference between men and women in financial planning, and what those issues are and why they're important to look at. And men need to be understanding a lot of those issues too, so they can properly protect their family and their wives from those issues.
Awesome. Can't wait to hear about all that. So, and then we also have on Wednesday, June 24th, we have Chamber Connect. So that is for any new members or prospective members, or if you're new to your company, we invite everyone to attend that, and that's at 9 o'clock, and that'll be a Zoom. So definitely stop by, visit that. We'll go through like how to go through your back office, how to add information to your profile, because every company has a profile from the chamber page, and you totally need to utilize that. Have you added your keywords? Have you added driving directions, your company hours? Businesses are finding you through us every day. I think we probably average on a 7-day-a-week basis at least 1.5 referrals coming through our website, that they're finding you through us from all the search engine optimization. And the chamber has such a like, if you go to Google us, we're the whole first page of Google pretty much. So you take advantage of that by being chamber members. So we'll go through that. We'll just go through different benefits of being a chamber member, things you may or may not be aware of. So definitely a good time, and it'll just be like an hour. And I think that's all I've got.
Cool. Did we let them know the in-person networking is BYOC, bring your own coffee and camp chair? We'll be in the
Face
park.
covering, whatever you feel like you need to bring it with you. Hand sanitizer, it's all up to you.
Yeah, and there are some hand sanitizing stations in the park. So as you enter the park and exit the park, we can hand sanitize. But we're really looking forward to starting to see some, get back and see some of you in person. So anybody have anything last minute before we wrap up that you want to share with the group?
I'm going to throw in a commercial for our newest member, just because it's pretty amazing technology. I find it hard to believe myself, but they have applied for their all of their permits and approvals and all that type of thing. But the latest technology is surface sanitizer that lasts for 30 days. So there is nothing on the market like that right now. The thing that lasts the most right now is 48 hours. So it's coming out of a lab out of Michigan. It's a brand new member of ours from Liberty Township. And they will probably be up and running within a week. But we do have his contact and everything. So he joined yesterday, right, Tiffany?
I did. I have all of his info right here.
It's pretty amazing. Once the service is sprayed or fogged, it will protect that service from viruses, including COVID-19, for 30 days or more. So you don't have to reapply for at least a month.
Did you tell me that it was so safe you could put it on food?
Yes. It can be sprayed on any surface, any fabric, any hard surface. And yes, I was told that it's safe enough, although I would not recommend it. I'm not sure. But it is safe enough that if you use it in the kitchen and spray it on food, you can eat it. So.
Yeah, I won't be testing that.
Yeah,
but.
yeah, so it's groundbreaking technology. So you heard it first here.
Cool. All right. Well, I don't have anything else either. Like Laura said, if you go to hamilton-ohio.com, you can register for any of those events. And we will see you guys soon. Thanks so much for hopping on today. Have a great day. It's going to be beautiful. Try to get outside a little bit. We'll see you later.
Bye.